Right, g'day YouTube. So we're going for a walk today, me and Zeus. There's Zeus running around like a mad bastard over there somewhere. I don't know if I can get him. He's around somewhere. Anyway, right, we're going for a walk up Waterfall today. We're in Hanmer. It's about a 2.5 hour round trip, so I'm told, which means it'll probably take me more like 3.5. I'm going to dawdle. I'm not going to bloody go hard hell for leather. I'm taking the most unhealthy food sources I can think of. So we've got jet planes, we got Pringles, we got sultana pasties, we got some sandwiches I made, and we got Red Bull. Surprise, surprise. I like my Red Bull. Anyway, we're going to head up the road. We've just stopped and used the last public toilets, and then we're going to drive up the road a bit further to the start of the waterfall track. I'll do another. This is going to be my first edited together video, so we'll see how it all works out, shall we? Cheers. Okay, YouTube, we are now approaching, or coming up on the car park. We're just driving up to start the waterfall track. As you can see, gravel. I'm not letting Zeus run because he'll get plenty of bloody exercise when we go for a walk, so that won't be a problem. He's whinging about it from time to time. He's pretty good. He's a lot better behaved than Ford was. You wouldn't be able to hear me if Ford was with me. Anyway, we're coming up on the car park. Here we are here. We'll park up at the shade there, eh? He is good. Alright, so you have to bear with me. I've only got this camera, so we are at the Waterfall Park. I'll get my shit sorted, I'll show you what I'm taking, and then we're out of here. Okay, YouTube, Zeus is off having a run around already. He's going to be knackered by the time we're done. Right, so this is what I'm taking. We've got a jacket, keep myself warm, keys obviously, drink. I got food and whatnot in there. Horribly unhealthy stuff. I got a roll of duct tape and a bog roll. I've got some torches and my painkillers and a wee notepad in case I think of something I want to write down, just something handy to carry. I got my walking stick that I was given by a mate, and we're good to go. So it's only a day trip, so I'm not packing, I'm not being all that responsible. I'm doing a, so we call it a townies bushwalk. So that's where we're heading, and we'll see what we can see. So there we are, we're in Hanmer Forest Park. We're in the waterfall towing. It's saying it's 2.5 hours. Like I say, there's Zeus going for a wander again. Now, I've got his lead, but I have no intention of using it because he's pretty well behaved. So there'll be, well, let's go see what we can find. Right, so we're about maybe 5-10 minutes up the track, if that. So we're less than 20 minutes away from Hanmer. And look at this. This is New Zealand bush. You know, this is the track we're walking. We're heading that way. I'm just doing a quick wee video, show you what it's like down there. You can probably hear it. There's the waterfall. Looks as though we've got a bridge up there. So how about I'll grab my crap. And there's my walking stick. There's my energy. I'm one of the most unfit people you could ever imagine. Well, probably not the most unfit, but I'm definitely not a fitness fanatic, put it that way. So, well, there we go. There's a good shot of the creek. I'm assuming that's the creek that the waterfall that we're heading towards actually feeds, but I don't know, I'm just guessing. So, you know, Doc does a great job around New Zealand putting together these, you know, maintaining these tracks and that sort of thing. Every now and then something goes wrong, but it's very, very rare. A lot rarer than people would have you believe. Now look at Zeus, he's having a great time. It's running backwards and forwards like a nut bar. So, you know, this is New Zealand bush, and we're less than half an hour away from Hanmer Springs. Alright, so a wee bit further along the line. Just come from that direction. A bit steep down over that side. We're on a wee bit of a level bit now. All I want to show you was, so there's a saying that I got taught many years ago. When you're in New Zealand bush, or in any bush really, take only photos and leave only footprints. So anything you carry in, carry out. It's pretty simple. Right, cool. Okay YouTube, been climbing for a while now. It's been steadily straight up. And there's this wee branch off. Let's see if I can show you how far we've come. I don't even know where the car is, to be honest. But it's down there. Hanmer village is down there. Somewhere. So that's where we've got. This is just a thing. Down in that gully there is where the river is. I'm assuming that's where it is. So I'm heading up that way. You know, so now I'm the like I say, an unfit person. I've been managing all right. And I also have arthritis in my spine. Zeus is loving it, keeps running ahead of me and stopping and looking at me. He's like, come on, Dad. So, you know, he's got 4 legs, I've only got friggin' 2. But that, you see my walking stick there? That is a godsend, has been helping me no end. So, we're heading that way. As you can see, the path isn't perfectly flat, but it's navigatable, you know, so this is a New Zealand bushwalk. This doesn't cost you anything to do. This is free for everybody. New Zealand taxes pay for the Department of Conservation, and they maintain these sorts of things, and I think they do a bloody good job. So look, it's fascinated by bumblebees, a little toad. Anyway, there he is off into the distance. Right, carrying on. Right, I've been walking for about, I don't know, maybe an hour or so, and I'm about 15 minutes away from the waterfall itself, but I'm fucking shattered, so I'm going to have a rest for a few minutes. And this is just a wee river crossing we got to do. The path goes up over there and up, continues on up. There's a wee pond. You see Zeus having a good look around. So I think this is as good a place as any to have a stop. I might have a drink of the water. See, you know, running water is normally safe to drink. If I get a dose of the shits, I'll tell you. And anyway, this is a nice wee spot for me to stop. Wee mini waterfall there. So I'm going to have a rest, have something to eat, put some sugar into the system, and then carry on. There's Zeus having a great time, running around like a nutter. Well, he was. He's getting a bit knackered now. Look at him, he's starting to look at me like, what are you doing, Dad? So anyway, that's where we're up to so far. So next video, hopefully, will be the waterfall, or next part of the video, I should say. Okay, we made it. There's the waterfall, as you can see in the background. So we're going to sit down and relax for a little bit. Might spend a few minutes here, see what Zeus does while he's around the water, and we'll record what's going on. Get stuff out of the shot. Look at that. That's what we came up to find. Now right now, So, this is what New Zealand bush has got to offer. This is what I'm going to go and do. I'm terribly unfit, but I'll get fitter as time goes on. I've already figured out that I need to get a new day pack because this one's horrifically uncomfortable. And that's what we're doing. So this is New Zealand bush, guys. So this is a little bit over an hour out of Hanmer. An hour walking, a little bit over. Probably took me about an hour and a half, thereabouts roughly, to get here. But I mean, look at the place. Now, I'll show you around a bit. So, here's the waterfall that we came to look at, obviously. You know, can you see the top of it? There's the top of it up there. So, you know, there it is there, coming all the way down. Doesn't fall into it, but can't go for a swim. Good thing I didn't bring my togs. It just feeds into that. That's the creek we've been following all the way up. Heading off down the hills there. Can't really see a whole hell of a lot, but there's the path that we come in on. Doesn't look like a path, but it is. There's another one that goes up into there. I'm not sure what it's called, but I don't think I'm up to that kind of walk just yet. You know, you can see it's just a beautiful place to be. Day's got a bit overcast. It was nice and sunny when I'm coming out. You can see a bit of mist sort of forming up there. So we're going to have a rest for a wee while and then we're going to head. Right, so we're starting to head back. So there's a path up there. It says the next 200 metres of its Mount Isabel link track is steep and can be unstable in some weather conditions. Steady footwear is recommended. Proceed with caution. I'm not going to do that sort of thing, but I will eventually. I'm not really near fit enough for that sort of crap yet, or am I outfitted for it? So I'm heading downhill. There's a few of these man-made staircases to get down to that river crossing or creek crossing that I was at earlier. So Zeus has already just about come a gutser a couple of times on that path from the waterfall to here. He's oi, knock that way, follow the path, buddy. Good boy. So heading back. At least it's mainly downhill from here. It's a lot easier, but it does put a lot more strain on joints and whatnot as you're going down. But I'll take my time and head back. There's a couple of things I want to show you on the way back. There's another path that branches off close to that crossing. So we're coming down. It's quite steep here, but you know, these sorts of things, this is what Doc does for us. Puts these sorts of things in, makes life a bit easier. Otherwise, you know, in some places you'd need specialist climbing gear, but or be an idiot and risk life and limb. So things like that, they make life a lot simpler, a lot easier. And look, we've got a little plaque up on the tree there. What does that say? No idea. Okay, so I can't pronounce that. I'll zoom in on it. This is another thing that Doc does for us, is they put little information things around for us. You know, you've got to have eyes like a bloody hawk to find it, but you know, something entertaining. So anyway, we're on the way back. That was fun. Not bad for the first bushwalk. Weather's turned a wee bit on us, sun's disappeared. Hopefully it doesn't rain before we get back to the car. Alright, cheers. Hey, some of them, yeah, it's not a very big tree. Right. So, cheers, Doc. So back at that rest stop that I had earlier. And so we've just done the waterfall track. There's signs like this everywhere. And then there's a spur trail. I'm not sure exactly where that goes, but I'm way too lazy to do that today. Maybe another day. So we're heading that way. Monzos! Heading down. Here he is, off running out in front of me. Dude's got way more energy than I do. So, heading down. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, we're almost back at the ute. There it is there. Oh, could you actually see it? Yep, there it is in the trees. So that's what I'm planning on doing, guys. I'm going to go for a walk. I am not the fittest person out there by any shake of the stick, but that's what I'm planning on doing. I'm going to show you around New Zealand. I mean, if I can do it, anybody can do it. So, you know, that walk there took me probably about 3 hours. A little bit longer than what they say, but I was taking my time. You know, the time limits are arbitrary. You can do it in as, you can run it if you're that fit. I'm not that fit. Zeus could probably do it in a fraction of the time, but he doesn't know where he's going. But he likes staying with me. So that's what I'm doing, YouTube. If you like what I'm doing, please subscribe. There will be other things other than just bushwalk. Yeah, that's what I'm up to. So thanks, YouTube, and hopefully you can get a wee bit of entertainment out of what I'm doing. So back to my mate's place to splice it all together now, see how it plays out. Hope you have enjoyed the video. Again, thank you. Please subscribe, give me a like, whatever you like, really. Not telling you what to do. I'm doing my own thing, and hope you guys will join me. Thanks.